Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever really stopped to think about one of the biggest questions out there? What does it actually mean for something to be alive? Well, today, we're going to solve that puzzle together. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so first things first, just take a look around you wherever you are. You're probably surrounded by all sorts of things, right? Some are alive, some definitely not. But how do we know for sure? It's kind of a mystery, and today we're going to be detectives and figure it out.
Let's make this super simple. Think about your pet cat, and then think about a toy car. I mean, they both move, don't they? The cat walks around, the car can zoom across the floor. So are they the same? No way. There's a massive difference, and that's exactly what we're going to uncover.
You know, telling the difference between living and non-living things can actually be kind of tricky. But guess what? Scientists have a secret, a special trick they use to figure it out. And I'm going to let you in on that secret right now.
So this big secret, it's not some crazy hard math problem or anything like that. It's actually a secret code. It's like a checklist for life itself. And the name of this code? Well, that's the key to everything. Are you ready? The secret is a name. MRS GREN. I know, it sounds like a person, maybe a cool science teacher or something, but every single letter in that name stands for something super important, one of the 7 signs of life.
So yeah, MRS GREN isn't a real person, just to be clear. It's what we call a mnemonic, just a super clever and easy way to remember a list. In this case, it's the 7 things that all living things have to do. I'm talking everything from a tiny little ant to a giant blue whale. Okay, so here's the full breakdown. We've got M for movement, R for respiration, S for sensitivity, G for growth, another R for reproduction, E for excretion, and finally, N for nutrition. That's our list. Now let's dive in and crack this code letter by letter. All right, detective hats on. It's time to investigate every single part of the MRS GREN code. First step, let's start with M, and M stands for movement. This one might sound obvious, but it's absolutely crucial.
Yup, all living things have to be able to move. Think about it. A cat walking over to its food bowl, a bird flying high up in the sky. The key thing is, they do it on their own. Okay, next up in our code is the first R. This one stands for respiration. I know, it's a big sciencey word, but trust me, it's something you're doing right this second. Respiration is basically just a fancy word for breathing. It's how living things turn their food into energy. Go ahead, try it. Take a big breath in and let it all out. See? That's respiration in action. You're literally doing it right now without even thinking about it. Let's move on to the S. S is for sensitivity, and this is all about how living things react to the world around them. And get this, it's not just animals. Plants are sensitive too. Have you ever seen a plant on a windowsill? It'll literally turn its leaves to face the sun to get as much light as possible. How cool is that? That's sensitivity. Next in the code is G, and you can probably guess this one, it's for growth. Pretty straightforward, right? It's all about getting bigger. Every single living thing starts out small and gets bigger over time. The perfect example is a tiny seed that grows into a huge tree. And hey, you're doing it too. You're bigger now than you were last year, right? That's growth. All right, we're at our second R in MRS GREN. This isn't respiration. This one is for reproduction. And this is a huge one. It's how life keeps going. Basically, reproduction just means that living things make more of themselves. You know, like how birds lay eggs that hatch into little baby birds, or how plants make seeds that will grow into new plants. It's all about making the next generation. Okay, on to the letter E. This one is for excretion. Now, I know it sounds a little gross, but it's super important and a totally normal part of being alive. All excretion really means is getting rid of waste, and it's not always what you think. For example, when you get really hot and you start to sweat, that's your body getting rid of waste to cool you down. See? That's excretion. And here we are, the final letter of our secret code. N is for nutrition, and this one is all about fuel. Think about it. To do all that other stuff, moving, growing, everything, you need energy. And that energy comes from nutrition. For us, that's the food we eat. For a plant, it's sunlight. Every living thing needs fuel to survive. And that's it. You've done it. The MRS GREN code is cracked. You now hold the secret checklist that tells you if something is living or non-living. Pretty awesome, right?
So let's put it to the test. Let's take a plant and a rock. Does the plant move toward light? Yes. Does it respire? Yup. Is it sensitive? You bet. Growth, reproduction, excretion, nutrition? Yes, 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 and yes. It checks all the boxes. Now, what about the rock? Does it move? Nope. Breathe? Nope. It fails every single test. So the answer is crystal clear. The plant is alive, the rock is not.
So, congratulations! You are officially a life detective. You can use this MRS GRN superpower anywhere you go, when you're at the park, in your own backyard, even just looking around your room right now.
So I'm gonna leave you with a challenge. What living things can you find around you right this second? Put your new detective skills to the test and use the MRS GREN code. Your next big adventure is literally just waiting for you to find it. Thanks for cracking the code with me today.